Hi again, YouTubers. So it is that time of month for Face of the Month video. This has pretty much been my go-to look this entire month, and actually most of the last month. I got obsessed kind of with like a minimal look. I kind of am finding the older I get, the better it looks, the less I shouldn't say the less I have on, because we all know that I have lots of layers on, but meaning probably I should say the less dramatic makeup. Definitely has a minimal look, but it's a lot of steps, a lot of different things that I do. The only two things I haven't done yet at the end that I'm going to show you now is my Skin Navia Bridal Makeup Spray. I like to do that as one of my last things I do. Couple sprays, just kind of spray it on, let it sit for a second and dry. I don't know, just something about that this time of year. Love that stuff. And then I have been using the Clinician's Complex Lip Enhancer in Almost Nude. Brianna Stanko sells this on her site. Oh, love this stuff. Oh, and it smells so good. I can't. It's like fruity. I don't know. I've been absolutely loving it. This has been my look, and I've just really been enjoying it this month. I've been like just feeling fresh. I don't know. It's been good. So I hope you guys enjoy this too, and let's get started. All right, so first things first, Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I've been using this. I use it's like a pump and a half. It's not quite 2 pumps. Put it on my fingers, kind of move it around. I tap it in. I make sure I get it up under my eyes. And then I kind of just blend it down through my neck. And I start in the center and kind of blend out. I've really been liking that primer a lot. Sorry, I have like a tickle in my throat. Tarte CC Corrector in Light Medium. Go under my eyes with this, and then I take just a dot up over my eyelid. Bring it down just to kind of smooth it out a little bit, because I don't want a lot in any one given spot. You see the difference between those two? Somebody's outside talking. So let's see here. It has been crazy weather here in Maryland this April. It's been absolutely insane. We've had snow flurries. We've had 70-degree weather. Like, there is no rhyme or reason for it right now. It's been absolutely crazy. Okay, so Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Nude. And I just take my ceramic coaster from like Pier 1 and do like a pump and a half. And then I have been using the Artist's brush, the Oval 07. Actually, I forgot. Sometimes I just kind of tap this. Usually I do it straight from the pump, but I forgot and put it on the coaster today, because this is the only brush that I do not use a coaster with. That pump and a half is way more than I probably needed. So I'll take it down my neck a little bit. Alrighty, then take this brush, and it's so interesting, this brush. I definitely need to do a full review on it, because it's definitely interesting and different than anything I've used. I haven't decided yet if it's like, oh my god, you have to go own this, or if it's just a really nice brush. It's kind of funny watching. I was watching a video that I used it in, and I was like, I think it was like a demo, and I was like, it just looks so funny watching yourself put makeup on with this brush for some reason. So, and then I just kind of work it up into the hairline just a little bit. So I have not been doing self-tanner, because I'm going later today, because I've been trying to let as much of it kind of, I guess wear off is the best word, as I can, because when I don't have anything on, it applies better. And since it's, normally I wouldn't care about that, but since it's for the wedding, Chanel Bronze Universal, or they've got like 100, Soleil Tan Day Chanel Bronze Universal Bronzing Makeup Base. I've been going back to using this again because I've been so pale. This just gives me a nice warmth. The Marc Jacobs, I think this is, I don't even remember what this brush is called. It's the really big one. I love this one. I just swirl it around in there, and then I kind of just apply it where I want to bronze my face up. I'm not using this to contour. I'm just using this to give some dimension very, very, very loosely and lightly. This I find, if you are somebody who does not do self-tanner on your face, but you sometimes find that your makeup products fade throughout the day, and you can see that your skin on your face is paler than the rest of it, this is perfect for that. You can see the difference just in that. It gives a little bit of dimension, but it helps everything kind of stay really well, if that makes sense. MAC Pro Longwear Concealer NW20. Might be a slight bit too dark for me today, but I'm not sure yet. Oh, it's okay. I tapped that. It's a little bit dark, but it'll work out for what I'm doing. This is what I've been doing most of the month. Again, keeping in mind that I'm a little bit paler today than I would be normally. So I go all the way around on my eyes on this because, same as the Tarte CC corrector, because I'm going to use it kind of as a little bit of a primer on my eyes. Beauty blender. I love this thing for under eye concealer when you use it at this stage, meaning if you use concealer at the very, very end, this can be a little bit too big for that, but it's perfect for like this stage. Next thing I have been doing is the Laura Mercier Eye Basics in the color Buff. Put that on my lid. It's a really pretty shimmery kind of golden color. It has like a light sheen to it, a little bit of a peachy pink undertone to it. Just gorgeous right now. Like I've been just really enjoying this. I bring it all the way into the inner corner to give it some of that reflection there. And this is beautiful because it has a nice sheen without being shimmery. Now I have gone back to using my Blink eyebrow mousse with the Benefit one. Just this month I feel like I've been needing something extra with my brows. So I don't touch it down at the very front of my brows. I touch it kind of here, go to the point, and then bring it down. Like I am barely, barely, barely touching this. Same thing on the other side. Go up to the arch, bring it down. Okay, then I go in just very lightly, kind of touch that at the front. Same thing on this side. This side is my harder side, so sometimes I have to move it around a little bit more on this side. I hate the beginning of this brush. It just makes it so difficult. All right, so I let that sit for a second or two, but I feel like my brows are a little bit more together looking. So then I take Benefit Gimme Brow just because it has that smaller brush that I love, and it really just helps get into the right area, make sure everything's where it needs to be, if that makes sense. Any areas that I might not have touched down with on the other brush because the other brush is too big, kind of do that. I'll go back through and brush them back out in a minute, but I let it sit a little bit, I guess is the best way to say that. While it's sitting, I have been going back to using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. Tom Ford bronzer brush. I use this I just literally tap it into here, and then I like rub a lot of it off on that front mirror. And then I'm not really like, same thing as the Chanel. I'm not really like contouring, but I want some dimension there. And I'm using this as the powder to set there in those areas, if that makes sense to you. So bring it down my neck, kind of make sure everything's blending in. Make sure you get your ears a little bit. This side feels a little bit like it needs a little bit more blending. Okay, so then I go in with the, where did it go? Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Under the eye with a Wayne Goss number 2 brush. I tap that in, tap it off. I go right under my eyes, and then I go over my nose with this. And then up into the T-zone a little bit. And down the chin. Just the center of my face. Sometimes I use this, make sure I set underneath here. Anywhere that did not get powder on it from the bronzer. So Sometimes I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Sometimes I use this. Depends on the day. No rhyme or reason. Goodness. Then, oh, so okay, my brother's wedding is tomorrow. So excited for them. Hopefully it'll be a nice weather. As I said, it's been a crazy weather month. Blah, blah, blah. Can't speak. Sephora Pro number 19. And I use Kat Von D Shade and Light Palette. I use what would be your top right and your bottom left. I mix them together. I tap into the top right and then tap into the bottom left. And I tap off and I go right in the crease. And that's just right above where your eye bends a little bit. You see the difference between those two eyes? Same thing on the other side. And just kind of blend out. So yeah, so hopefully it's really nice weather. I hope you guys are bearing with me through this whole vlog transition to Saturdays. So tomorrow there will be a vlog going up. It will not be the one of the wedding. It'll be the one from the weekend before. I take a MAC 217 and go down into that brown color that's over there. Tap it off, and then I'm just defining the crease a little bit right in there. Again, see the difference? It just gives you a little bit of extra dimension in, and you keep it low. Don't go high with this. Keep it really low and right in at the socket line. Just that little bit of, whoops, dimension there. Then I go in with the Sephora Pro number 15 tiny little brush and the bottom right cream color. Just tap down on that, and I'm just using that just to clean up my brows, kind of. Same thing on the other side. Sometimes I brush my brows out first, other times I don't. I bring that in just through here just a little bit just to brighten up. For that, then I go in with just a little spoolie I have from, I don't even know where it was from, and I go through and brush these out to soften it up just a little bit, keeping the same lines. What is that? Something on my chin, but softening it too. So I've been also doing these Get Ready With Me's. I know I've only done really 2 of them, but it's another way for you guys to get kind of a face of the month and things like that. Marc Jacobs Highliner. So my whole schedule, and I'm just using this on the waterline, my whole schedule has kind of changed because now I have review Wednesdays and vlogs, oh, brush hair, vlogs are on Saturdays now, and if that works out, we'll keep it like that. If not, then reviews might move to Saturdays and vlogs might move back to Wednesdays. We will see. Oh, this eye is tearing up. It's because this is at the end, so I can't get any further. I can't roll it up any further. Alrighty. I have been using the, where did it go? What is this? Marc Jacobs. It's just a sample size one of like the liquid liner. Start at the center. Start at the beginning and just drag it over. I keep this super, super tight into the lash line. Sometimes if it's not dragging, you have to like dot it in if it doesn't drag right. And just bring it out. Why is this not agreeing with me? There we go. Sometimes you have to get the right angle with these things. Well, this is boring for you guys, huh? In the future, would you rather see me fast forward through this? Because it's kind of hard to talk while you're doing this. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. There we go. All right. I guess that wasn't that bad. Then I let that sit for a second or so while I grab some other stuff together. And IT Cosmetics, I always forget the number of this brush, and it is my favorite blush brush. 227. Love this brush. Urban Decay Gwen Stefani Blush Palette. If you have not picked this up, I am in love with this thing. I use the bottom 2, which would be your 2 bottom right colors. I go into the peach one and then the middle one, and I tap them off. And I don't even feel like I need a highlighter with this. It is just so pretty. I love it. I'm like obsessed with it. I don't think I've used anything else since I started using this. I just love it, love it, love it, love it so much. Where am I going with my brush? Smith's Strawberry Lip Balm. Sometimes I put this on at the beginning, sometimes I put it on now. Depends if I forgot or not. My hair is wet, I gotta dry my hair out. Surratt Lash Curler. So yeah, so I washed my hair today and I'm gonna dry it and do my hair for tonight for the rehearsal and the rehearsal dinner. And then, so tomorrow my hair will be dirty for the wedding, which will be perfect. What was I gonna say to you guys? Oh, so Chanel Le Volume de Chanel mascara. I absolutely love it. I picked up the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, like something, I don't even know. And I'm really liking that too. I'll probably use that one in a Get Ready With Me because it's a newer product that I haven't tried. But this mascara is awesome too. It's starting to get to that like slightly, I've had it for like 2 months now. It's starting to get to that just a little bit harder to work with type of mascara. I've also heard there's another one. What did people tell me? Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara. Anybody have any thoughts on that? I'd love to hear your thoughts there. What else is going on? I am actually, this sounds silly, but I'm actually already working on my summer schedule. Sounds so funny. Like I am working out what days we're here, what days we're leaving. Like I'm already making appointments and schedule things for like September and October too. Gets a little crazy. Same thing, other side. Because I have to start making dinner reservations for the summer, for when people are visiting. I have to get on my calendar who's visiting when. We essentially kind of go for Memorial Day week. Then we go to his parents and have a birthday party for him there in Western Mass for MJ. And then we go back home here. Then we're here and we have a birthday party for him a week later, MJ, a week later here. Then I'm home for like a week or two. And I think like June 23rd or 29th, I haven't figured out which one, I'm going to leave here to go up to the Cape. And this year I'm not coming back here. So you'll see videos from there. Might have to work on my lighting and things like that there too. I don't know. We'll have to see. I go back and do a second coat sometimes, not all the time. We'll have to see how that works out. Marty comes in and out of here. He flies in and out from here sometimes throughout the summer. So he's in and out of the house here and I'm just staying there versus typically, usually we're here and he flies back and forth to meetings when we're there. So then I just kind of blot that off if I put it on too late, the lip balm. Sephora, what is this called? Rouge Gel Lip Liner in 02 Nothing But Nude. Loving this. If you have trouble finding a nude lip liner that works for you, give this one a shot. So, see, I can't really talk while I'm doing this either. It's like ventriloquism. Hold on. This is hard to do while you're trying to talk. I have never found a nude lip liner that works well for me. I almost drew onto my thing. I fill in a little bit just so as it wears off, it's not like a really, really direct line just at the lips. Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood is the color. This is a little bit touch lighter. Same thing with a nude lipstick. This one's beautiful. It's just a touch lighter than the lip liner. So I go all the way to the outside edge. And same thing on the top. So making sure I get to that outer edge. Let that dry. And yeah, so I guess that's everything. I'm gonna have to dry my hair now. And then you guys will have already seen that at the beginning. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.